It is a new month, so that means I have an entire tote bag full of books that I need to return to my library, and we're gonna be picking out my May TBR for the month. My son is in the corner acting a fool right now, so excuse his loud noises. But I'm gonna be picking out my prompts from my anti-brain rot reading challenge prompt jar. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Jaylenepryorreads has created a challenge called the anti-brain rot reading challenge to help decrease your screen time and stop the doom scrolling with reading and consuming literature. So let's pick out this first prompt because I'm on a time crunch because I have a crazy toddler that wants to get out of the house. The first prompt is a horror. I have not read a great horror so far this year, so this is a good prompt. And if I pick out a duplicate prompt that I've already picked in the past, I'm just gonna get a new one. Prompt number 2 is fantasy. I've read quite a bit of fantasies this year, so let's pick out a new prompt. Let me know down in the comments what you guys are reading for the month of May, because I'm very curious. Disability representation. This will be a great one to find. Let's go on to prompt number 3. Can you not kick your water bottle around? Thank you. Anthology or short stories. I have a great one in mind for this. Let's pick out 2 more for a total of 5. Let's see what I get next. Poem, play, or essay. I already have a book upstairs in my bookshelf for this prompt, so we'll just add this one to the list. I'll let you guys see what that book is when I get back from the library with the library haul. All right, prompt number 5, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, a memoir biography. Now that I got my prompts, let me get this child in the car because he is rubbing water on the floor. We gotta go. Difficult coming to the library with my son because I'm sort of on a time crunch every time I come. I can never really take my time and actually find the books without feeling rushed. So I hope I'm able to find exactly what I'm looking for these prompts. I guess the most ideal and easiest thing to do for a horror book is to find the Stephen King section because I know he's an amazing horror author, so that's just the easiest common sense thing to do. So let me try to find him. I managed to kill 2 birds with 1 stone for the horror and anthology / short stories, and that is the Stephen King book that I just picked up. I already have an essay / poem book I had in mind at home, and now all I need to find is a memoir. The other day someone mentioned to me that I should read Randy's memoir, so I'm gonna try to find that right now. I know it's on audiobook on Mayyyy or Ookla, but I'd rather have the physical book. I saw it in the library probably like 2-3 months ago during Black History Month actually, so I'm hoping they still have the copy here. Child, I just returned from the library, and to say that it was difficult is an understatement. I couldn't get much footage for you guys because number 1, my son was having a fit. He was not having a fun time. Every time I would pull out my camera to film some B-roll or some montage for you guys, he was just crying and screaming, so I really had to hurry up and get out of there. Number 1, he dropped his water bottle on the ground. Lid popped off, water flowed everywhere on the floor, and I was like, yeah, let me hurry up. Let me hurry this process up because at this point, I'm not gonna get any books at all. And now that I got home, I did realize that I missed 1 prompt from this challenge, which was the disability representation. So I did find a book on Libby called It's All in Your Head. So this is a debut romance novel about a woman with a rare neurological condition who fake dates a former Olympian athlete who has suffered a career-ending injury. And both of these characters are both members of a chronic pain support group. So this book explores themes of disability representation, ableism, and of course intimacy, featuring a slow burn romance with tons of lust and love in the air. And you can't read a romance novel without any explicit content, which I'm excited to read about. And because of this book is highly praised for its realistic and honest portrayal of disabled people finding love and connection. Now moving on to the books that I was actually able to find in the library. I mentioned to you guys that I was looking for a Stephen King book, and I did find it, and this helped me conquer the 2 prompts from this list, which were horror and anthology and short stories. So this is The Night Shift by Stephen King. And this is a collection of 19 short stories from his most unsettling short story pieces. It tells the bizarre stories of dark doings and unthinkable acts from the Twilight region, where horror and madness take on eerie, unearthly forms. It says the settings are unfamiliar and unsuspected: a high school, a factory, a truck shop, a laundry, a field of Nebraska corn. But in Stephen King's world, any place can serve as the devil's playground. I'll probably start this tonight. I'm excited to read something of the horror nature, the horror genre, because I haven't read much of that this year at all, and I actually do like to read horror once in a while. And I'm gonna see if this is on audiobook on Libby or Hoopla, so this will be a great nighttime read to put me to sleep, as crazy as that sounds. Then when I was in the process of trying to find the memoir or biography book for this book, my son was driving me crazy. He was ready to get out of there. So I was quickly perusing the shelves, and this title and the spine of the book stuck out to me, and this is Rage on Being Queer, Black, Brilliant, and Completely Over It by Lester Fabian Brathwaite. So this is his debut book from Entertainment Weekly writers and former Out magazine editor Lester Fabian. Rage is a darkly comedic exploration of blackness, queerness, and the American dream at a time when creative anger feels like the best response to inequality. This should be a fairly quick read. This is only 265 pages. I should fly through this probably in like a day and a half, depending on how productive I feel that day whenever I do start to pick up this book. And he's just giving on this cover. I love how cute and sassy he looks, so I'm excited for this one. Then the book for the prompt: poem, plays, or essays. I mentioned this book at the very beginning of the year, and this is from a studio in Oakland, California. This author actually sent me this book for me to read. I did start it months and months ago, but I have not completed it, so I'm gonna restart it from the beginning. But essentially, this collection of poems and essays is for those who sit at the crossroads of past and future, wondering which way to turn. Those who have bravely restarted and are building new homes from within themselves. Those who believe that ingrained experience of life and living it fully, even when it asks everything of them. For those who are seeking meaning or a deep exploration of layers of existence. This is fairly short as well, probably just over 100 pages, 150 at most. So this is something I will take my time with throughout the entire month, so I can digest each essay and poem within this book. So I'm excited beyond belief for this one. So with these 5 prompts, I was able to find 3 amazing books that I will read this month. I'm sure I'll add plenty of other books to my list of books to read for May, but these are what I will start off with. And if you're interested, I also got my son some books from his choosing as well. This is I Love You More Each Day. It's basically little short stories from the different characters of Disney. So something really cute, fast, and easy to show him before he goes to sleep. And this is the ABCs of Love. It literally goes through the entire alphabet, correlating the words with the letter on the page. And his absolute favorite, which is Miss Rachel and Elmo. He's obsessed with Sesame Street and Elmo right now. So when he saw this book, he literally picked it up off the shelf, sat in my lap, and I read it to him. So he really likes this book. Let me know down below in the comments what you are reading for the month of May. And let me know if you've read any of these books as well, because I would be curious to know. If you want to watch more of my videos, make sure to click this video right here, watch it, enjoy, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.